Hello, this is Slingshot Warrior, coming to you with a new video that I don't usually do, but I think is necessary. I'm getting older now. I'm like 41, and I've seen society go through some serious changes over the years, and I think a lot of young men are not given the best advice by our current society because our society has changed dramatically over the years. Let's say a really older person gives a younger man advice wouldn't work for basically today's young man living in the West because things have changed so dramatically over the decades that they lived in a completely different time. As for me, I'm a late Gen Xer, so I've witnessed those changes. So I would think that I'm in a better position to give advice to younger men. And and this is advice I'm going to give to the younger men if you live in the West. And if you're not Chad or Tyrone, it's advice I'm going to give you. Number one, have a purpose in life. Believe in something higher than yourself. You don't want to fall into nihilism. And basically, people who don't believe in anything are eventually, they fall apart. He's old saying you got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You got to be dedicated to what you believe in. If you believe in nothing, then you are nothing. So you better find a purpose, a higher power to believe in, or you're not going to make it. Because that keeps you going. And it keeps you from falling into nihilism. Number two, and this is a very important lesson for young men if you're not Chad or Tyrone. Because a lot of young men are taught bad advice, They're told, like, let's do some things for women. And, maybe she might give me some bedroom fun or I might get a relationship out of that if I fix her car, if I basically give her a shoulder to cry on, if I basically lift heavy objects for her. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry to say, in this modern age, you'll get nothing in return for your trouble. I hate to say it, many modern women, and I'm not saying all, but do not see your time as valuable. So you better make it clear that your time is valuable. Do not do anything for women unless you're getting something of equal value in return. Money or bedroom fun. Make that clear from the get-go, young man. Particularly if you're not Chad or Tyrone, if they see you as a beta. Don't give them money, and don't give them your time, and don't give them a shoulder to cry on unless they're going to give you something in return. That's the bottom line. Number three, try to be in the best physical shape you can be. I know that's not easy with today's world, but I try to get my muscles strong. I'm trying to lose weight, even at my age. But if you're a young man, get in the best physical shape you can be. Stay active. Do what you can. Also, learn how to defend yourself. Train in martial arts and stuff like that. Be a warrior. Number four. Number four is very important. You must be stoic. You must control your emotions. If you want to be a man, you can't be quick to anger. Stoicism is important. The ability to weather the storm without being quick to anger, without getting emotional. There's a lot of bad things that's going to happen in your life, but if you're not mentally equipped, and this is where real strength comes from, it comes from here, then you're not going to make it. Bottom line. Don't be effeminate. Don't be emotional. Don't act like a girl like society wants you to be. No, you have to be stoic. You have to be steady. You have to be strong in here above all else. Stoicism and controlling one's emotion is the bedrock of being a man. Forget about being quick to anger. You must learn to control your emotions. Only women lack emotional control, and effeminate men. And you don't want to be those. You don't want to be an effeminate man, and you certainly do not want to be a woman. You are not either of those things. So, you have to learn to control your emotions. It's called stoicism, weathering the storm. I've always said this, you can't avoid a storm. All you can do is ride it out. And if you're not mentally equipped to ride out a storm, you won't make it. So learn to be stoic, learn to control your emotions. Number 5, have hobbies. Learn new things and never stop learning. Read books. Do what you got to do. And number 6, let no one try to control your life. Don't let a woman control your life. Don't let a man control your life. Your life is your life. Your time is your time. Okay? You must find your way in the world. But when someone tries to control you in any way, that there ain't in any way, and they're not God, and you're an adult human being. If you're an adult human being and someone tries to control you and control your life, and you're not doing anything wrong, like morally or like legally, you have a right to say, well, you can't control me. I'm not your dog. Unless you're getting paid, it's a big difference. And that's what I'm going to say, give my advice to young men. Life is hard out there in the West, young man. But you can succeed in your life. And just take heed that this Western world, hate to say it, it's going to collapse soon. Bye.